I still remember a strong hot wind was blowing and the temperature was touching 50 degrees. A really young boy was trying to plow a piece of land with bullocks that were almost like skeletons. The land was all rock and I couldn't imagine anything growing there. But he had this urgency in him, as if he didn't grow anything there that very day, his family would starve. That was in 2005 when I went to Pati for the first time. At first sight, it seems as if not much has changed since then. About 4 to 5 decades ago, heavy deforestation turned what was once a lush green forest into a mountainous desert. Water is extremely scarce, and women in some of the villages walk miles to fetch it. Every year depends on rainfall. Last year, the monsoon was extremely late. This year has been the hottest year anyone can remember, and the monsoon was late again. But when it finally did arrive, it arrived for the storm. The National Rural Employment Guarantee Act that was levied in 2005 has brought about a new lease of life. This act guarantees each and every household in the villages in India 100 days of employment per year at the minimum wages, which at present is 100 rupees per day, almost $2 American. Before this, people here in Pati could only find 6 to 7 days of employment per year on average. There is still regular seasonal distress migration among some of the families here, although since the act was levied it's reduced a lot. The empty abandoned homes of people who left for good to find a better life elsewhere is just a reminder of Pati's recent history. I met Lumcha in 2005. He was about 80 years old then, and he was looking after his wife Jarangia, who had by then gone blind and had been severely ill for a few months. This time when I went back, she had died of bad health. This place doesn't spare the old. It's common to see them at the work sites, breaking rocks in extreme heat to earn a living. As someone over there told me, people here work till they die, but it's the women you'll find in great numbers over there. Almost 90% of the workers there are women. The day starts at 4 in the morning and ends at midnight. They'll cook food for their families, go to work, come back and cook lunch, go back to work, return in the evening, go get water, cook dinner, and finally mill the grain for the next day before going to sleep. And in between, they'll nurse the babies, look after the children, look after the husband, and also lead all of the regular protest rallies regarding the employment or livelihood rights that take place regularly when their wage is not paid. It's not like men don't work, women just work 100 times harder. Life's not the easiest for the children too. If you're a girl, you have to look after the younger siblings, get water for the house, help out in the household chores while the parents are away for work. Boys look after the livestock and help out in the field. There's no respite for anyone over here, and any hand is a helping hand, no matter how small it is. Some children will also work at the employment guarantee work sites. It's not that the parents here want their children to work. Like all of the parents anywhere else, they too want the children to have the best possible lives, get the best possible education. But with themselves struggling to feed the families, there is no option left but sometimes for the children to go work while the parents look to earn a livelihood elsewhere. Health and education are two of the many problems that the people of Pati are trying to tackle themselves. Alcoholism is rampant here, and many of the teachers in the government schools supposedly come to class drunk. As such, the villages belonging to the local union decided to start a school themselves. They've also formed self-help groups regarding health, especially concerning women and children. The closest government medical clinic for most people is almost a day's walk away. Many of the children still suffer from polio. Many girls are married by the time they turn 14 or 15. Rekha, who's now 16, recently gave birth to a beautiful baby girl at home because there was no access to any doctor, and she had fallen extremely ill immediately after. But she was also extremely happy about becoming a mother for the first time.